Gianna Adams with us here in the John Mendola Show. It's an area. It's your senior year. We talked to you a couple of years ago. Years are going by fast.
They are.
You are dominating on the mound this year. Your teammates are the first to say she outworks everybody. Nobody works harder than her. Talk a little bit about, your work ethic and saying, you know what, I want to go out and I do want to dominate.
Yeah, especially for it being my senior year, it's really special to me to work as hard as I possibly can and make as many memories as I can this year. And that's what me and my coach Frank talked about. Before this year, at the end of last year, after my junior season ended, we were always focused on this year because we just want to keep working and taking it a step up every year as we go.
Talking to Coach Frank, he's like, hey, it's a much different team than a couple of years ago. Mm-hmm. But, hey, difference sometimes could be good. Now you're even more of a leader here as a senior.
Yeah.
What do you like about this squad this year?
I love that the underclassmen came to work this year. We have a lot of new freshmen and sophomore faces on the team. Every single one of them I have good things to say about. Every single person on the team I have good things to say about. And it's really special when the younger girls come up really wanting to be here, wanting to put the work in, and wanting to make a difference in our season.
You're getting so much attention, but your teammates are basically like, she can handle it. Talk a little bit about maybe on the inside it's not always like, you could handle it, but on the outside, you're showing that you can handle it. Or is it a combination? You know what? I am pretty confident right now.
It's just, it's the mindset I've always had since sophomore year. I was put under a lot of pressure on the mound, and I feel like I've only been able to work off that and carry that into my junior and senior year. So I feel like getting put into situations like that so early on in my career, it really helped me for where I am now.
Your physical presence has just been such a factor since that sophomore year. Mm-hmm. There's some good genes there. Talk a little bit about, you work at it, but, there's some strength in the family.
There is. Everyone's always scared of my dad because he's a big guy. He's always strong. He's 56 and 55, oh my gosh, and still lifting. And he put so much work in. My mom has been an athlete her entire life, a marathon runner and a big basketball player when she was young. Got the height from both of them. It is a good combination of genes that they gave me, but we've been working a lot, especially in practice. We've been doing a lot of HIIT workouts, a lot of strength training. They're actually doing some over there right now. So it's a combination of everything.
Long time ago, I'm around your dad's age. I used to be, you don't lift during baseball and softball season. Looks like you still got a good pump. You talk about your workouts during the season. You're still going and making them count, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's been going on. This has been years long. We've been working out, not just for softball, but on my own. I want to make myself as physically fit as possible for the softball season. I do a mix of strength training. I do a different body part, different muscle group, pretty much 5 days out of the week, and then I do like a relaxing day where maybe like a short run, or I take my dog for a walk on the other days. Let yourself rest.
You don't bring any like dumbbells and do some curls before like a game to psych the other team out, huh? Talk about mowing down these batters and just having the right mix of pitches. I mean, you could say, hey, somebody's got speed, they're striking everybody out, but it takes a little bit more than that. How about just trying to outduel, saying, hey, listen, I know what to do, or your coach is scout and they know what to do. Talk about, being able to mow down 20 batters is incredible.
It's always a process. My coaches have scouting reports from when I was a freshman to the newer players that are coming up now. They put so much work in towards getting the strikeouts that I have. And but when a batter is fighting, you also have to work in new pitches. Maybe we didn't think we could throw this to a batter. Maybe it's a strong pitch for them that they could hit, but you have to know that you can mow them down with that pitch, give it as much as you can, and really force that out.
How about placement? I mean, you could throw a certain pitch, but you don't place it in the right area. That's part of the process, too.
Yeah.
Talk about that control that you have.
It's really years of work on the same pitches. I've been working pretty much my same pitches since I was a sophomore, and we've been building up on them throughout the years. So maybe when I first learned them, when I was younger, they were going all over the place. But now, after years and years of work, pitching multiple times a week, every week, it's become natural to just do them and put them where they are.
The bats this year, girls are all talking, hey, it seems like we're getting hits when we need them. Talk about some of those hits from players this year and what you're seeing.
My gosh, we've seen so many good hits from people who are new in the lineup. Tori Stevenson I believe she won us a game with a single right up the middle. You know, hitting the pitches that are our strong suits. Gianna, although she had a little bit of an injury, she's my catcher. She got taken out of the lineup because of that injury, but when she was in it, she was really cracking on the ball. She's a sophomore, first-year starter. And pretty much everyone I could say who's new or has been here has been making the contact we need, whether they don't get hits and they're outs that move people to different bases. We're not seeing very many strikeouts. We're seeing a lot of contact, and that's what we need throughout the season.
You and I are talking here for almost 6 minutes. You can carry on a conversation, but do you find yourself to be a little bit more of a quiet person and you kind of let your actions do it, or you have an outside personality that maybe some people don't see?
I feel like on the field it doesn't really show much about personality. You put on your game face, you lock into the game, and that's what you do. But outside we have so much fun on softball with my friends. My senior year, have a lot of fun, you know, make a lot of memories these times, especially now that it's getting warmer. Start going outside, we could actually do stuff since it's not freezing cold. But yeah, I really enjoy making memories with my friends.
The next step for you, college softball, is going to be a Carnegie Mellon. Let's talk about, it was your number one, how that process all went down and why Carnegie Mellon.
Yeah, so since I was a sophomore, I knew that Carnegie Mellon was number one on my list. I wanted to shoot high. I wanted to shoot what I wanted because I've been to this school before and I know that it was a nice fit for me. So when I started my recruiting process, that was the first school I emailed, first school I had Zoom calls with the coaches, and it really just progressed from there. I've been out there 3 times. I love it. It's one of those colleges that, you know, you're meant to be at. And the players, the coaches, classmates, I've met a bunch of people there. Everyone's great. I really love where I am with that.
Let's talk about where you are right now, which is Pittston area.
Exactly.
Your family, the community, the girls, the coaches. You kind of have to pitch yourself sometimes and say, hey, I won a state championship with the team. Mm-hmm. It's my senior year. We're playing well right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're feeling like all your hard work just feels like, man, this is what it's all about.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in the future, you know, at the end of the summer, moving away, but right now is what we're all focusing on. Especially what I'm focusing on. I want to, again, make memories this year. I want to push myself as hard as possible, push my teammates as hard as possible, and I want us to all build off of that and really lift each other up during this whole season.
It's great to hear your story and tell us about
Thank
everything
you.
you do, and we're rooting for you.
Thank you so much.